Hello again. So I'm in Asheville and I should be embarrassed about this, but frankly I'm just, it's been a mission. Like today I've been, basically I need to sell my my pack, so I'm going to second gear. That's why I'm in Asheville. I got a lift with a guy who works at the Bluff Mountain store in Hot Springs. So he gave me a lift down. He had work here anyway. So he gave me a lift down and I got to second gear, and I didn't realise this, but when they said condition I was thinking in kind of rips and tears in the bag, and that might, and you know, based on that kind of condition it may lower the price a bit, and I thought, well, that's fair enough. Of course, you know, you value it on the condition. So it starts at 50%, and as I cross the road it starts at 50% and it goes down depending on how 50% of retail price, and it goes down depending on condition. And I was like, okay. And I asked a few people, like 3 people at the hostel, like, would you say this is good condition? And they all said yeah. I was like, has it got any rips? And I said no. Has it got any breaks? No. And it's like, well, what's the worst thing? It's like, well, some of the elastic is kind of given a bit, you know. And it was like, well, you know, that's obviously going to happen. So I was quietly confident. So then I go to the second gear and they go, it smells a bit. I was like, okay. And it's a bit dirty. And I was like, well, yeah, but, you know, scrub it a bit, wash it a bit. And it's like, no, we don't do that. We don't do any, because of the size of our inventory, we don't do any work on the products. Seemingly, what they do is they take it off you, put it up on the shelf. Somebody can, you know, and then somebody comes and says, I'll buy that, and then they sell it to them. And it's like, and that's it. And it's kind of, and I haven't got any options really, so this is kind of like what I have to do. But it was kind of like, and here's the kicker, it was going to be $20 less because I hadn't scrubbed it. And the only reason I hadn't scrubbed it was I didn't have time, you know, and there wasn't like, you know, it wasn't exactly an easy job. Like, I did try and scrub it a bit, but then when I found out it was just really difficult, I was like, oh, fuck it, you know. And you can call me lazy, I don't care, but, you know. Either way, so yeah, $20 difference, and I just said, well, can I go scrub it somewhere now? And he was like, well, yeah, if you bring it to us wet, we'll stick it up in the sunshine for you. And I was like, right, now I need to go find somewhere to desperately scrub this bloody bag. And then they go, and then they said, there's a laundromat down the road. So I get back in the guy's car, and he gives me a lift down the laundromat, and I then find out I can't remove the metal bits in the bag. It's all sewn in. Another bloody design flaw. So I have to do it by hand. And I was like, fair enough, it'll save money. And I was like, you know, I walk in thinking, oh, there'll probably be like a big sink somewhere just for scrubbing, like doing it by hand. You know, there's a laundromat. You know, maybe sometimes they do that. And like, no! But there's the bathroom. Knock yourself out. So I am now, let me just, to get past this traffic, to tell you the kicker and the reason why I'm doing this. So here's the kicker. So I am now, so picture this. I'm now at a small sink. So I'm now at a small sink in a toilet, locking the door. Sorry if it's getting too loud. I'm going over a bridge. So I'm now in the toilet, in a public toilet, lock the door, desperately scrubbing with hand soap in a small sink, this backpack. And do they have any sponges? Of course they don't have any sponges for it. And I was thinking, well, how am I going to do it? Am I just going to desperately scrub it with my fingernails? And then I spot there's a toilet brush, which looks relatively clean. Well, it is clean. Not relatively, that sounds disgusting, but you know, it sounds disgusting anyway. And again, this is why I should feel ashamed, but I'm not. I don't care. Because I scrubbed it within an inch of its life. So I may have just made myself $20 by standing, like, desperately scrubbing this bloody bag with a toilet brush in a washroom, like, you know, scrambling and then stopping every time somebody knocks on the door to go to the toilet. So I let them in and everything. It was like, and then I mopped it, and then afterwards I noticed how much water was on the floor, and I was like, can I have a mop just so I can get rid of this? And it's like, okay. But anyway, I'm at second gear now. I just wanted to share that because I just thought, how am I here? How am I in this situation? On my knees, desperately scrubbing with a toilet brush this bloody bag that I hate and I want to get rid of just for the sake of $20, but $20 is a lot of money. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into second gear and find out that it's not worth it, and that this isn't clean enough to warrant the $20 extra. Anyway, like I say, batshit craziness. But yeah, I'll see you tonight when I do my gear, and I will be doing my gear video next, more than likely. So I'll see you then, guys. Okay, look after yourself and go back to your lives.